I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself a carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them. For I, the Lord, your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers on the children to the third and fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing steadfast love to thousands of those who love me and keep my commandments. Exodus chapter 20, verse 2 through 6. Atheism and Satanism are not easily defined. There are several divisions of these people, and in contrast to Christians, Satanists and atheists themselves disagree on their very fundamental principles. Us Christians may differ in our opinions or conviction about interpretations of certain Bible passages, but we believe the same foundational principle that Jesus is God's Son who paid the price for our sins by dying on the cross and rising from the dead. Satanists and atheists argue among themselves whether Satan even exists and whether they are worshiping him or themselves. In essence, they are a confused group bonded together by lies. John chapter 8 verse 44 applies to both atheists and Satanists. You belong to your father, the devil, and you want to carry out your father's desires. He was a murderer from the beginning, not holding to the truth, for there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks his native language, for he is a liar and the father of lies. It's because of these lies that there's a plethora of ideologies within these people. Some of their practice are constant, and their unity is found more in rituals than in the underlying belief system. Most atheists, Satanists, devil worshippers, Luciferians, and members of the Church of Satan all have roots in the LaVeyan Satanism, named after some idiot who wrote a Satanic Bible and the founder of the first Church of Satan that started back in 1966. As a self-proclaimed authority on everything evil, they began giving weekly lectures at a cost of $2 per person, and that's how the Church of Satan and Atheism was born. The basic commonality in all the branches of Satanism and Atheism is a promotion of self. All forms of it claims that life exists to consume and that selflessness is a virtue. They think that the only existence they will ever know is here on earth. Thus, atheists live for the moment, and their creed is gluttony and debauchery. Satanism pledges its allegiance to Satan. Even while some in the Church of Satan and atheist churches believe that there is no God or devil, most in the Church of Satan also believe that there is no Redeemer for them or anyone else. And each person is fully responsible for the path of one's own life. But still they pray to Satan in rituals, asking for his sovereign hand to be manifested in their lives. This kind of thinking reveals the influence of lies and deception in their philosophy. Whether they believe in him or not is irrelevant to Satan. The end result is the same. Their souls are bondage to him, and unless God's grace intervenes, they will experience eternity in hell. In short, both Satanism and atheism sometimes may or may not involve worshiping Satan, but it is a conscious effort to not worship the one true God. Romans chapter 1 gives a clear look into the heart and motives of these devil worshipers. They have depraved minds to do what ought not be done. They have become filled with every kind of wickedness. People who have been misled by Satan into this lifestyle have had a hard time understanding God's concept of grace and freedom. Instead, they live for themselves and by themselves. The Bible contains a warning to anyone who would follow after Satan or anyone else other than God. These men are springs without water and mist driven by a storm. Blackest darkness is reserved for them, for they mouth empty, boastful words, and by appealing to the lustful desires of sinful human nature, they entice people who are just escaping from those who live in error. They promise them freedom while they themselves are slaves of depravity. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 18 through 19. I'm Reverend Said. Please join me for daily prayer, Bible study, and spiritual inspiration. And if you ain't did it already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment on any video on this channel. And until the next time, y'all stay blessed.